1 cent, please. Give me 2 cents per share. 3 cents? That's too expensive. Just kidding. This type of thing only happens maybe once a year if you're day trading, which I'm not. And even when I'm picking out stocks, I never have to rush this way because I do have to check the company's financials and history before I invest. I'm usually up 7 a.m. in the morning, and the first thing I do is check my emails to be sure nothing has come through the night. I would also read newsletters to see what is happening in the stock market because the market moves really fast and you never know what has happened overnight that may impact the share of a company. My morning routine is pretty straightforward, and as I get ready, I'm thinking about my to-do list, which I have written the night before. I find that whenever I don't write a to-do list, my day is always messed up, so I make sure to do this before I go to bed every night. Today is actually a pretty busy and exciting day for myself and my partner, so I do have to get things moving. For breakfast, I'm having plain oats and avocado, and since I work from home, I like to take a stretch in the morning, but today I'm heading to the library. Since I don't have time to read a lot of books, my favorite thing to do in the library is to check out the new books they have in the business section and read the parts that interest me the most. Sometimes I'll pick a book and just read a few chapters and I'll be done for the day, and sometimes I'll just read the summary section and I'm able to do some further research on my own if it's a topic that interests me. So before we continue, I wanted to give you a breakdown of what a typical day looks like for me as a stock investor and personal finance creator. All through the day, I'm doing bits of reading, whether on blogs or newsletters, and I'm also watching YouTube videos to keep myself up to date. And if you look at stock investing, you can categorize investors into 3 based on their investment style. So you have equity investors, fixed income investors, and alternative investors. Equity investors invest in shares of companies with the hope of making returns on their investment, either via dividends or capital gains. You have fixed income investors. These investors invest in debt securities such as bonds, and alternative investors invest in assets that are not traditional, such as commodities, real estate, or hedge funds. I do equity investing because I am hoping that by investing in shares of company, I can earn returns either through dividends or through capital gains. For instance, we saw a 27% increase in the past year just from investing in 2 funds, and in a recent investment account that I started, I've seen a 4% return on investment. You also get paid something called a dividend. So some companies will pay out profits from their business to shareholders monthly or quarterly, and these profits are paid out in form of dividends. For instance, the company that I currently invest in pays out 18.86% dividend every month to its shareholders. So if you're one of its shareholders and you invest in this company, you get paid 18.86% every month. Of course, there is that level of risk when you're investing in single companies, so always do your research. This is in no way trying to promote that company. This is just an example because I'm talking about dividend paying stocks in this video. I realize some people don't understand the importance of stock investors to the economy, but stock investing allows companies to raise money, which in turn allows companies to increase labor productivity, because when companies raise money, they are able to hire more people into their business, and that just keeps the economy running. At this point, I mostly invest in index funds, but if I'm picking any particular stock, I would make sure that I check their history and the financial information for that company. It might take a while, but the goal is to earn enough from dividends because I truly believe that that is the best form of passive income. I'm also a personal finance creator, and I use the Notes app on iPhone to manage my entire life, while I use Notion to plan out my content in advance. As a personal finance creator, one of the things I do is look for multiple ways to make money online and offline. So if you find any one of my secret accounts, that's probably me experimenting with different things. I've tried a grocery channel, I've tried mukbang channel, different websites to make money online, different websites where you can get free and paid stuff, and I share the results on my channel to see which one is actually worth your time and which one you shouldn't even give the time of the day. Part of what I do during the day is also film content for brands, so brand deals and PR packages. Of course, this was not how I started out, so let me share a bit of my career journey up until this point. I started out as an ad copywriter for a marketing agency, then I moved to being an SEO manager. In my last role as a marketing manager, I managed a team of people and also worked on social media strategies to get people to invest in the company's products. In the near future, my goal is to learn how to day trade, because I don't just want to do equity investing, I also want to be able to take multiple trades in a day, and I'm currently on that journey. I will definitely keep you all up to date on how it goes. So if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, make sure you do, because I created this channel to share different ways that you can make money, because one stream of income is too close to none. So if this interests you, make sure that you hit subscribe. It doesn't matter how you started in your career, anyone can be a stock investor. The most important thing is you grow your portfolio of investment, and you can do this gradually. We're also closing on a property today that we bought by selling some of our stocks, so we are heading there right now to pick up the keys, and that's pretty exciting. I think this is a pretty great way to start the year, and I plan on filming a separate video to detail the entire process. Today is just one of those days where cooking is near impossible, so we're just going to be doing takeouts. This is the second meal for today. It's amazing. This is mac and cheese, lobster, corn, and prawns. It is so good. It's not every day that we close on a new home. So aside from going to the library and closing on a home today, my days are pretty similar. Of course, there will be changes every now and then, but the rest are pretty similar. As soon as I get back, I spend the rest of the day checking emails, testing new websites, downloading some finance apps to see how they work, and I spend the rest of the day also researching new YouTube videos. This is very high on my list of priorities, and I'm researching, scripting, and preparing to film new videos. It's been a pretty busy day, so I'm gonna skip dinner and have croissant and a hot cup of tea. It's the best revenge for this cold weather. I hope you were able to find some value in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.